Hello friends, this is the third experiment, the implementation of linked list. Now in here, in the main function, I have created an integer variable c and a character variable ch, and I have given a menu-driven program to get the choice from the user and perform the operation. Now in here, first of all, the first operation is to insert in the front, insert in the last, delete in the front, insert in the middle, and delete in the last. Now here I'm getting, first of all, getting the choice, and if I enter the choice is 1, it should enter as the insert in the front. So in here, inside the class, I have created a method to insert in the front, that is after getting the value as int x, x is the data, and I'm creating a node. First of all, node start is a new node, and I'm giving the data, that is x, and next is equal head, and I'm creating the new node, that is the first node is assigning as head. Now if I want to insert as a last, I have created a method for inserting at last, and getting the data, that is x, and created a new node, and t data is equal to x, and node start temp is equal to head, creating a temp node as head. And while temp next is not equal to null, that is we know that in English there are two fields, one is the data and one is the address of the next node. So if it is searching that if the next if the current node is not pointing to the null, so temp at that point, till that point, it must do this operation, that is temp is equal to temp next. If temp next is equal to null, then it must do this operation. If else the operation is temp next is equal to t, and t must point to the null. And if I want to insert in the middle, I'm getting the data as int x, and I'm getting the position from the user, that is enter the position. I'm creating a new node as t, and and inserting the data tx, and I'm setting the temp as head, and I'm giving a for loop to search if temp is equal to null, then it is we should say that it's not possible, that if and it is not possible and given as break, then temp is equal to temp next. Now in here, for to in front delete, if I want to delete the elements from the front, in the linked list we can insert in anywhere, in any position, to insert in the front, beginning, or the last, or delete from the front, beginning, and the last. So if I want to delete from the front, I have if loop to check if condition, if head is null, then return -1. That is, if head is null, that means the linked list is empty. But else, if not start temp is equal to head, and head is equal to head next, and return temp data. So it will return the temp data, and it will return the first element. Now delete the last. Here I have created a temp variable node, and assigning it as head, and node star old temp is equal to head, and assigning the old temporary value as head. And if head is equal to null, if head is a null, then we should pop up a message that the list is empty. While temp next else, while temp next is equal to null, if it is if this condition is true, then it will do this operation, that is all temp is equal to temp, and temp is equal to temp next. Now else, all temp next is equal to null, and it will delete the temporary value, that is deleting the last element. Now in deleting in any position, we are getting the position from the user, and creating a temporary node, and assigning in the head, and creating an old temp and assigning in head, and we are running a for loop to search where is the position, and deleting here, deleting that position's value. And now in display, we are displaying the whole elements. So let us check this program if it is running or not. So first of all, I am giving the option as 1 to insert in the front, enter the number 1, wait to continue, and inserting in the last 2, enter the number 2, wait to continue, and I want to display the elements 7. It is displaying the elements, and if I want to delete the first element, that is delete front, I should give option 4. Yes, it is showing the correct output. the program is working fine. Thank you.